Hi everyone, Beth Cristiano here with Pretty Paws Mobile Grooming, and we're going to do a little bit of work on Paisley's tush to try and clean out a poop chute here. So the very first thing that we're going to do, I'm going to show it to those who may only have scissors to work with. So the very first thing that's important to know is when you're lifting the tail, it's important to lift from the base of the tail, not the tip. We don't hold it between our fingers and pick it up like that. That can be very uncomfortable for them. Their tail is nothing more than an extension of their spine. So we're not going to pick it up by the tip, we're going to pick it up by the base. So I've got my entire hand wrapped around the base and I lift it up that way. And this way I can really support her tail and her spine and even her little tushy area. All right, so I've got the entire tail in my fist. The next thing that I'm going to do, if I only have scissors, we can use a comb to comb the hair away from the rear end. So I've got a comb here. Let's turn her to the side so maybe you can get a profile view. Okay, so we see that there's hair back here. You can use a comb to, see, she's not really going to like that, and she may try to sit and tuck her rear end a little bit. That's why I've got such a good handle, my entire hand on the tail. It may be helpful to have someone hold up the rear end, so hold up between the back legs at this point. Okay, so now I've held it and I've gotten this hair to come sticking out. I hope you can see that it's protruding beyond the rectum. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to scissor that. Got my scissors, and I'm going to point my scissors away. It's all right, little one. Away from the rear end. So I'm not going to, hold them down here and point them up into the rectum. So I'm either going to hold them flat, running parallel to the body, and trim away what is the extra long stuff, or I can hold it across and that way, but I actually like parallel to the body. Okay, and as you can see, that has really cleaned up and opened up the area. Feel free to work up the base of the tail a little bit and remove some of that hair if it's getting in the way. You can also do the same thing down here. It's really important if you have a female dog that maybe you can either hold the vulva to make sure that it's not going to get stuck in the scissors. The same thing if with the scrotum. Even those boys who have been neutered, oftentimes the scrotum remains. It's just the testes inside that have been removed. So holding on to the body parts, holding on to the bits actually keeps things more secure. So that is how we would work with scissors on the rear end. Let's end this video with a much cuter end, much cuter part of the dog rather than the tush. Thanks, Paisley.